Audio Jungle.
Here we are.
Oh, it's race day, Tigers. Are you excited?
If you're excited, I want to hear you roar.
We've already had AOL, Weebles, and Wolves. And these guys are, I mean, there's only 3 of them, and they're louder than the other groups. More excited. I love it. We will feed off of that, so keep it going.
Yes, awesome. All
It's
right.
not just the energy drinks and the coffee hitting. You guys and your energy too. All right. So, those of you that are brand new to this, either live or watching on the web, I'm Andy,
I'm Jerry.
and we are here at Pinewood Elementary for the Pinewood Derby, at our Pinewood Derby track here. It's not made out of pine, it's the cars that are made out of pine, and the couple that have some plutonium and uranium and stuff, but that's besides the point. We have a 6-lane track. Each car is going to run on each lane of the track. So you're going to see your car on lane 1, and then maybe 3, and then 2, and then 6. You're going to ride on each lane. And then, don't worry if you have a really slow time on one of your races. We take that slowest time, we crumple it up, we feed it to the dog, or we just, throw it into the ocean or recycle it, whatever we got to do. Your slowest time, it's gone, it's out of here. And then we average out the rest of them, and that's how we figure out first, second, and third. And you might have a slower, I'm telling you, I think it's lane 5. I think lane 5 has been the slowest all day. It's because of that turtle shell from the first race.
I think you're on to something.
So let's get ready here right now for heat number 1
Out of 6.
out of 6. And again, because we only have 3 racers and they're going to have to race on each lane, they're going to see a bye on 3 lanes as well. And I'm looking ahead, I'm seeing heats number 3, 4, 5, and 6 are going to be epic because all 3 cars will be next to each other. But the first 2 races, there's going to be a gap between some of the cars. So it's going to be pretty cool to see how this plays out. But in lane number 1, we got Ryan. Then we got byes in 2, 3, and 4. And we have Anthem in lane 5 and Landon in lane 6. Now these are the Tigers. This is where we can see some dynasties start building.
Yep.
I am excited. This is where it all starts, folks.
Tigers, are we ready to race?
You gotta help us. You gotta help us count. They can't hear. They can't hear us. So you guys gotta be loud to count it down. Are you guys ready? All right. In 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, all right.
Impressive.
All right. We've got some good speeds there. Looks like Ryan in first place, Landon in second, and Anthem in third. But again, it's the beginning of it all. It's only 3 of them. That graphite starts working in. Maybe the axle just places perfect now that the wheel is settled in. Just need 1 or 2 to warm up sometimes. Speaking of warm up, it's a good thing we had our volunteers coming over yesterday to start setting things up. That's why they were able to set up the track last night so it could warm up and not be cold. You don't want to ride on a cold track. We've had that in past years, and the aluminum kind of warps, and you get a little jump in there, and also you get a car that's on lane 2 and it hops over the one on lane 4. Pandemonium when that happens. All right.
Just craziness. Cats and dogs living together.
In lane 1, we have Landon. In lane 2, Ryan. And in lane 6, Anthem. Tigers, are you ready? Yeah! I love it. Let's go. Do it. Count it down.
3, 2, 1,
Ooh, there was some breakaway speed there by Ryan. See, so for those of you that don't know who I am, I used to be a scoutmaster. And I used to build cars, and my kids did. And so that's like bringing in the old time, like Tony Romo and those guys to do analysis and things.
Yep.
So I like emceeing and playing the music for you guys and hanging out with you, and then doing the analysis like that. Like, the physics. I think it was for Ryan's car, once he hit about the 10-foot mark after the drop, just breakaway speed. So that's good physics in there. All three of these Scouts have some really good speeds at this age, where I think we're going to see some very impressive cars when they get to the Weeblo age. They're going to be unstoppable. They're going to be faster than a Lamborghini.
Way faster.
Way faster. All right, heat number 3, you got Anthem, Landon, and Ryan going lanes 1, 2, 3. This is where it gets exciting, folks. They're going to be neck and neck together, lane and lane, no gaps.
Okay, Scouts, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
And there too, I saw Anthem's car is starting to build a little bit of speed. He started to come away a little bit, and Ryan's was starting to pull back a little at the end. So this is where you start to learn. Scouts, this is where you're going to start to learn some of those physics, and mom and dads too. Remember, you may be building your child's car now, but someday they'll get to build their child's car. So, I mean, it all works out. It's fine. But this is where some of that physics comes into play about working that graphite in to get a little faster, or just the difference on weight distribution. And when it hits that drop, it can start to break away and get a little faster.
So, Cub Scouts, it's a family program.
Yes.
Yes. And so, the adults, the parents, the grandparents, whoever taking care of those kids, they are supposed to be active in making those
Yes.
cars. They are supposed to be mentoring and showing them how to use tools and so forth. So
Yep.
yes, it is perfectly fine
Oh, yes.
for dads to get competitive. and
and
moms.
that's
and moms.
usually-
I know some moms that are really competitive here.
That's usually how you end up with some new tools. Like I've said in the last race, that's how I got my drill press, was because my wife said we need to build a faster car when my son was a Tiger, and I said, okay, well, he needs a drill press then for this, and that's why I got my drill press. So
Yeah, but did
if there's a saw or a tool that you're kind of itching to get, this is the time to say to your significant other, so we need to build a faster car. I need that tool.
Did you need the $3,000 one though?
So on lane 2 we got Anthem, lane 3 Landon, and lane 4 Ryan.
Let's hear you count it down.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh, see, they're getting even closer now. This is where it gets exciting, folks, where they start to bunch up like that. Ones start to pull back, some other ones start to push forward. I love it. This is part of what makes the Pinewood Derby fun.
All right, what we got coming up next here?
Well, it looks like in heat number 5, in lane 3 we got Anthem, in lane 4 Landon, and in lane 5 Ryan. It's going to be interesting. I mean, Ryan's had some of the fastest speeds, and I've made the prediction about lane 5 being the slowest lane. So I'm gonna be paying attention to that lane to see what happens.
That definitely seems to have a slower time every
Yep,
time. I wonder
every
what's
time.
going on.
And that's usually the one that we end up throwing out.
Yep.
Throw it into the vat of acid.
All right,
Scouts,
we got
are you ready?
thumbs up.
I'm losing my voice, so you guys gotta do it loud.
Let's hear it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Broke the laws of physics and my estimations on that. Oh. We're gonna have to like really pull in all the scores from all the past races to see which is the slowest lane overall for everyone. It changes. It really does. Every year it changes. One year it would be the lane 5. Another year was lane 1 was a slow lane. I think that was the year that we were in a pole barn and it was just a little colder and warped a little bit. So. Had a bump. That's right. There was a launched car. All right, so let's see. What do we got here? In lane 4 for our final heat. So Tigers, get loud. This is your final race for this group. You guys, we will have the championship races coming up in a little while. But for right now, this is the final heat for your guys' race. Now is also the time to start talking to Mom and Dad about, my car was fast, but can we put a motor on? You can't put a motor on, but what can you do for next year? Mark Rober has an awesome video that explains a lot of the science behind the Pinewood Derby car. So
I think we're ready to race.
So let's check it out. We have in lane 4, Anthem, in lane 5, Landon, in lane 6, Ryan, and in lanes 1, 2, and 3, bye, bye, bye.
All right, let's get ready to race. 3, 2, 1.
Bye, bye, bye. I think lane 3 won. I saw a particle go at, it was a 2-second particle, so it's fast. All right, now we're going to tabulate the scores, see what's up. We're going to have you scouts head up over to the table because you're going to pick out your scout favorite. And we're going to see the scores and see how fast you guys went.
Now it's time to pay some bills, so it's time for a commercial break.
Boys and girls in kindergarten through 5th grade who want to have outside adventures, build fun things, and learn with their friends should tell their parents, I want to be a Cub Scout. Visit joincubs.org to learn more.
And here we are.
I made a funny because we're looking at the time and I said we're back on track for time. Oh, track because it's a Pinewood Derby track. Ha! All right, Jerry's going to take the pit cam and get down there to the winner's circle. For those of you tuning in from home, this way you get to see how cool the winner's circle looks. Our volunteers are always working hard to make this a fun event. So thank you to all of our adult volunteers that and scout volunteers that have put this all together, help make it run. If you're watching from online, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, the 272 YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead to my channel, D5 Family. We got product reviews, funny short videos, music, and all sorts of other fun stuff. Even 2 songs that were featured on 93X. I have not switched it over yet.
Fan favorite is 41.
Did you get that? No, we're still streaming.
We're still streaming.
41.
Okay. Yep. All right, now let's move it over to the. All right, now we are back to the pit camera for those watching online. Yeah, let's see here. In 3rd place. Which number did you guys say? 42? For fan favorite? For the favorite? We're going to verify something real quick. Hey, what was... Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, now we're ready. In 3rd place with a scale speed of 173.8 miles an hour, Anthem. In 2nd place, and also the Scout favorite, with a scale speed of 176.9, we have Landon. then in first place with a scale speed of 181.5 miles an hour, which, you know what? That beats out all of the wolves, so be real proud of that one right there. We have Ryan. Look at that, he's already racing at the next level. All right, thank you, Scouts, Scout parents, volunteers, everyone for coming down to the raceway. We're going to have the championship in a little bit. But next up, we have the Lions. So stay tuned at 10:30 for that broadcast.